This video is primarily out to Derek Taylor of Taylor's Whips. He wanted to see this 10-foot Australian model that I picked up in action, so I'm going to throw it a couple of times here. Please excuse me, I'm in my pajamas. I've been sleeping for the last 18 hours. Recovering, but yeah. So consensus seems to be that this is about, the latest this whip probably came out was about 2005. The White Hide Fall is David Morgan. Originally, I also had a black nylon popper, which was what David likes to use as well. The shop anyway. So my guess is that it was purchased through David Morgan. I have no reason to dispute that, and no later than 2005. Thanks to all the commenters who mentioned that. Let's keep talking about some of the stuff with this whip, because learning more about this whip will be important. I'm going to try for rolling loop. There's no guarantee we're going to get it. I might end up hairpinning. That's just a matter of technique and timing, which are always I'm working on. This is also a new whip to me, so we're not quite there yet. I'm going to be working the behind me and beside me, so I'm going to have 180 degrees to accelerate the whip in, because, well, this is a lot of bullwhip, and I'm also throwing it in this hallway here. I've got a lot of things in the way. I've got a low ceiling. This is one of the ways that I test myself to make sure that, you know, I like this. This is where I like it. I'm not a big open field person. I like throwing whips in hotel rooms. I like throwing whips in hallways. And really narrowing the margin of error that I have to throw whips. So that's what I'm going to do today. And something that's interesting. So it doesn't matter whether it rolls or whether it hairpins, right? If you want it to hairpin, hairpin. If you want to roll, roll. But make sure that what you want it to do is matching what the whip actually does. Throw with intent and make sure that the action matches that intent. I have found that with this whip right now, anyway, I can tell when it hairpins because there's a little tug at the end. And when it loops, there is no tug. So I'm not sure how successful I'm going to be in these cracks, but you wanted to see it in action. Here we go. Also, 10 feet is a lot of whip. You know, I remember when I started, I was primarily an Indiana Jones fan. And, you know, yes, you can get a 10-foot whip and you can learn on a 10-foot whip, but this is a lot of whip. There we go. All right, here we go. That was not bad for the first one. It rolls out straight and true if I throw it straight and true. There's another one. And it's a really nice whip. There we go. I haven't gotten a lot of time to do overheads and compound throws just because it's so long. It's cold and it's rainy outside, and my backyard that I had set up for the videos that you saw earlier this year is completely overgrown right now. So a lot of the overhead stuff that I could do with a 10-foot bullwhip, I am currently unable to do. There was a little touch over there. So it gives me really good feedback on whether or not I'm actually getting a good vertical or not, because a perfect vertical means I don't hit anything on my way out. So there is some 10-foot Terry Jacka whip action. When things get better, I'm gonna probably do, of course, some more videos, because this is a really fun whip to play with. I'm probably gonna have this White Hide Fall traded out for a Red Hide Fall and a little bit longer Red Hide Fall as well. And it'll become one of my working whips, because it is a really fun whip. I'd like to do some target work with it and just generally use it. I mean, that's why I have it, right? I don't really have whips that I collect. I have whips that I use, and I think this could be a good usable whip. So there is the 10-foot Australian Terry Jacka in action as requested. So until next time, practice, stay safe and healthy.